Hello, Shemai. My name's Kyle Stead.
A fi yw Iaith.
And we're the Community Outreach Coordinators for Road, a play by Jim Cartwright.
Mi fyddwn ni, Taking Flight Theatre Company, yn dod â Road I Theatr y Parc y Dar yn Treorchy yn yr Hydref 2022.
We at Taking Flight Theatre Company will be bringing Road to the Park and Day Theatre in Treorchy in autumn 2022.
Some of you that are familiar with the play will know that it was originally based in Lancashire in the northwest of England. In our version, we will be setting it in the South Wales Valleys in the 1980s. So from now until autumn 2022, we will be running a series of workshops and offering different ways for you, the people of the valleys, to get involved.
We're now going to hand you over to our Arts and Craft workshop-based leaders, Becky Davis and Steph Becky, who will be showing you today how to create your own My Treorchy Story mini diorama.
Helo, fy yw Becky. A fy Iaith Arwyddion yw swish sassy celfyddydol. Beth chi'n neud yw chi'n dal eich bus mynegol I fyny gyda'ch bus canol. Wan chi'n cwrlio gweddill eich bysedd mewn I canol eich llaw. Chi'n troi eich llaw tuag atach ac yn rhoi eich llaw wrth ymyl eich gwyneb. A wedyn chi'n swisio fe I lawr tuag at y llawr gyda bach o sas. Becky.
Hi, my name's Steph, and my sign name is a two-handed gesture, two peace signs, shaking them from side to side.
Fel esboniodd Sam yn gynharach, heddiw I ni wneud diorama fy stori Treorchy, a dyma enghraifft o un nes I greu yn gynharach, a dyma enghraifft o un na Steph greu yn gynharach. Yn fy un I, dwi'n selio'r stori ar y 1980au herwydd mae'r drama wedi seilio ar y 1980au. A yn y golygfa yma, rydw i'n cofio pan o'n i'n 4 mlwydd oed a es I i'r cinema am y tro cyntaf I weld The Little Mermaid gan Disney, a oedd hwnna yn y theatr Parc y Dar yn Treorchy.
Or if you weren't around in the 1980s, like me, tell us about the places that are important to you now and the story that goes with it. For example, my diorama features the Lion Pub in Treorchy, one of our community bases for the project where you will often find us. We've put together 2 booklets to help inspire you to decide what to create for your My Treorchy Story diorama. The first booklet is of images by artists who make dioramas in their art practice or who use collage techniques to explore ideas about space. The second booklet is of photographs from Treorchy and the surrounding area from the 1980s. Before we get started, we'd like to check that we've got all the materials we need. Some of you might not have all of these materials to hand at home, and so in addition, we've made My Treorchy Story workshop material packs that you can collect from the Park and Day Theatre during box office opening hours. Please check the Park and Day website for opening days and times.
Cyn I ni ddechrau, mae angen rhyw fath o cynhwysydd arnoch chi, enghraifft bocs gydiau.
Or something as small as a matchbox. It might be nice if your container is linked to the place you've chosen, maybe a sweet tin for a sweet shop, but it doesn't matter if you want to make it completely different.
Wedyn, mae angen rhywbeth arnoch chi I dorri, enghraifft cyllell crefft, neu par o siswr. Gwnewch yn siŵr bod dilyn gyda chi pan chi'n defnyddio rhain.
A cutting mat or a piece of scrap cardboard to work on and protect the surface of the table.
Wedyn, mae angen glud a tap selo 2 ochr.
Pieces of scrap cards such as empty cereal boxes or old greeting cards.
Amrywiaeth o pennau ffelt.
An assortment of beads, buttons, sequins, gems, ribbons, whatever you have spare to add to your craft stash if you fancy adding a bit of bling to your diorama.
Amrywiaeth o deunyddiau collage, enghraifft cylchgronau, neu pamffledi, neu papurau newydd.
And most importantly, we'd like you to collect photos of you and of your chosen place for your diorama story. If you're old enough, please think of using any photos of you and of Treorchy from the 1980s.
Mae'n bwysig bod chi ddim defnyddio lluniau gwreiddiol, enghraifft yma lluniau ohono i pan o'n i'n 4 mlwydd oed yn yr 80au. Nes i llun gopïo o'r ein, a gallwch chi wneud llun gopi yn eich llyfrgell leol neu yn y swyddfa bost. Yn ail, gallwch chi cymryd llun ar eich ffôn, anfon i'r cyfrifiadur a printio fe mas gytre, neu yn drydydd e-bostiwch eich lluniau i sam@takingflighttheatre.co.uk a wnewn ni argraffu fe i chi, a gallwch chi casglu'r lluniau o'r Theatr Parc ar Dar yn ystod yr oriau agor y swyddfa tocynnau.
Today, Becky and I are going to be remaking our practice diorama stories, this time using actual photos of us and the places our stories are about, along with some other collage materials we've been busy collecting.
If you like to listen to some music while you work, why not follow the link below to our specially curated playlist, Treorchy Tunes. It's full of great tunes from the 1980s and Treorchy and local bands in the surrounding area. If there are any tracks you'd like to see added to the playlist, drop us an email, sam@takingflighttheatre.co.uk with your suggestion.
Now that we've got our tunes sorted, let's get started. Think about your diorama like a mini stage set, where you will need to decide on a backdrop for the scene. For example, this could be a backdrop that tells us we're inside a building, outside the front of a house or shop, or in nature, such as in a park. Whatever you choose, it should make it clear to us where your diorama is set. Cut your backdrop to size and stick it to the back of your diorama using a glue stick or double-sided tape. Set slightly forward from the backdrop, in the middle of your diorama, you then need to choose objects to dress the scene, such as furniture if the scene is indoors, or trees and signposts if the scene is outdoors. Choose whatever is needed to help tell the story of your scene. Glue your objects onto some card and then cut them out, leaving a small tab of excess cardboard at the bottom. Bend the tab backwards to help your objects to stand up. Once you're happy with the position of your objects in your scene, secure them in place with some double-sided tape. Repeat this process for any people you want to put in your scene. We've decided to position our people in the foreground, at the very front, but you can arrange your objects and people as you'd like. The more layers you add, the more depth and interest you create. You may like your diorama scene as it is, but you're also welcome to embellish your scene with gems, buttons, ribbons, whatever you like. Just make sure that whatever you choose helps tell the story. Next, you need to cut out a card banner to stick at the top or bottom of your diorama. This is where you will write the story of your diorama memory. Take some time to think about how you would write the story of your diorama in 1 or 2 sentences. The shorter and snappier, the better.
Ychwanegwch eich banner unau i'r top neu i'r gwaelod o'ch diorama a newch yn siŵr bod chi'n sicrhau yn ei le gyda bach o tapsel o 2 ochr.
Don't forget to write your name and contact details on the back of your diorama so we can keep you up to date with where your diorama is being exhibited.
Thank you, Becky and Steph. We'd also love to collect audio recordings of your diorama stories to add to a soundscape that we're making for the project.
Gallwch chi ddefnyddio eich ffonau symudol i recordiad darlleniad o'ch stori diorama. Yna, danfonwch y recordiad i sam@takingflighttheatre.co.uk.
You can use your mobile phone to record yourself reading your diorama story and then email the track to us at sam@takingflighttheatre.co.uk.
While we would love to have your voice as a part of our soundscape, if you'd prefer not to use your own voice,
we can organise for it to be voiced and recorded for you. Just let us know via the same email address.
Thank you, diolch, and we look forward to receiving your My Treorchy Story dioramas soon. Hwyl fawr!
Bye!
Hwyl fawr!